Hi, my name is Joel Williams, and today I'm going to talk about some of the common pitfalls when using source transformation and how you can avoid them. Source transformation is taking a voltage source in series with a resistor and replacing it with an equivalent current source in parallel with that resistor, or vice versa. To prove this, put a short between nodes A and B. In both circuits, the current that flows through that short would be the same, 10 milliamps on the left and 10 milliamps on the right. The first pitfall I want to look at is the misapplication of source transformation. You cannot use source transformation to transform a voltage source in parallel with a resistor or a current source in series with a resistor. A simple example will demonstrate why. Shown here are two circuits, where the right-hand one is the attempted transformation from the left-hand circuit. Now, if this was transformed successfully, we should be able to short nodes A and B and find the same current flowing between the short on both circuits. But this is clearly not the case. On the left-hand side, we would have infinite current because the resistor has been shorted, whereas on the right, we would have only 10 milliamps. Therefore, you cannot use source transformation in either configuration shown here. Here's another mistake that can be made with source transformation. Let's say you have the circuit on the left and you want to transform the highlighted components. Since it is a current source in parallel with the resistor, it is okay to do this. However, the result on the right is incorrect. Let's take a look at why. Here's our circuit again, but this time I have labeled the important nodes. Remember, after source transformation, the circuit should be the same with respect to nodes A and B. As you can see, using our attempted transformation, neither component is connected to node B any longer. More importantly, node A is gone. Where it was, there are now 3 distinct nodes, none of them equal to the original node. In short, the circuit has been fundamentally changed, not simply transformed. Now let's see how the transformation should be done. To make it easier, I duplicated the relevant parts of the circuit below the original. We already proved earlier that you can easily go from the lower left-hand circuit to the lower right-hand circuit. Now the key here is to note that you started with 2 components which connected nodes A and B, and you ended with 2 components that still connected node A and B, just in a slightly different way. When you use source transformation, you will always begin and end with a connection between the same 2 nodes. Here's the correct source transformation. The nodes are still connected, and both the original and the final circuit are the same with respect to nodes A and B. Now, one final note before we end. I connected the resistor to node A and the new source to node B. However, you could flip their positions and it would make no difference. Try doing that yourself and prove that the order of the 2 components makes no difference with respect to nodes A and B.